Hey guys, it's Matt. We're here in front of a house that we just finished up a certificate of occupancy inspection on. Some townships require that you have a C of O inspection whenever a house sells or whenever you buy it. And sometimes you even have to get one of those whenever you have a new tenant move in. In New Jersey, they're pretty stringent about these types of things. So we're selling this house right here, and we just had a C of O inspection done. So what a certificate of occupancy inspection in New Jersey anyway looks for, and the reason why I'm present every time we have a C of O inspection, or I have somebody from my team there, C of O inspections look for life safety issues. It's saying that the property can be occupied. These are big life safety issues. Like we had a C of O inspection on a duplex that we're buying, and it turned out that most of the smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors in the house either didn't exist or weren't functioning. That's a big problem. We're actually requiring that the seller deals with that before closing, and the township has a 24-hour notice saying that within 24 hours of us seeing this, you have to have a C of O and smoke detector in there. That's a big problem. You wouldn't think that it would be if you just think about, oh geez, I have those in my house. Well, if they're not functioning and don't exist, that could be a major life safety issue if you think about it, right? So that's something that that came up that I'm very glad that I was there to witness. Other things like, well, there's a trip hazard here, or this room needs some paint because the paint's peeling. You know, peeling paint in an older home can be an issue with regards to lead-based paint, stuff like that. So some of those came up in the duplex that we're buying, and we'll deal with all those because we bought the property assuming all those violations, except for the smoke detector stuff, because that needs to happen immediately. In this home, we passed because it's one of our properties, so of course we passed C of O inspection. But the home inspector checked things like the water temperature. Is the temperature coming out at like just 2 degrees south of boiling? And if you go to take a bath, you're going to burn yourself? No, there's things called anti-scald devices, and they need to be in to make sure the water doesn't come out scalding and people don't end up getting injured because the water's so hot in your house. So that's something he checked, and of course we passed. He made sure all the outlets were functioning properly, because that's a fire hazard if you have electrical outlets that aren't working, or just that aren't working properly in a home. Of course, made sure all of our smoke detectors were working. This house is newer construction, so it has a hardwired smoke detector system, meaning that if one of them goes off, they all go off. Which can be a little annoying if you're just setting them off for a test, but it's actually a good thing that if you have a larger home, you hear it throughout the house if there's a fire. So these are things that come up during C of O inspections, but what I want to carry forward to you guys is you always want to be around for these inspections, whether it's a house that you're buying or a house that you're selling. Number one, because you can be there to know what you have to deal with as a buyer if you're inheriting those violations, or if a seller, things you have to remediate for the person that's buying your home. And also, it's educational. So because I've been through a lot of C of O violations, the properties that we sell typically don't have any problems because you've been around for enough of them that we look to see from being around for these what they look out for, and so we know how to remediate those things. So it's good education to be around for them too. And also, for a home that you're buying, you want to know about these life safety issues, and also these are things you're going to have to deal with to make it a good, marketable, safe property for the people that are going to live in your home in the future. So I hope this is of value. Look forward to hearing from you guys in comments, and have a great day.